Welcome back, fake sports fans. Well, we dropped Game 1 to the series to the Yankees, and now our Jays get to try to tie it up as they send Jose Barrios to the mound to go up against Louis Gill. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game.
Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Yankees. Biggest storyline coming into this one. He's riding quite the hitting streak, Singy.
Been seeing the ball so well, Boog. One of the toughest outs in the league right now. It'll be interesting to see how they pitch to him today.
You know, as the guy who traded him away, this kind of hurts my feelings.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. On the hill here today, Luis Gil. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Edge of the zone for a strike. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Pushed it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
There's a swing and a miss. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there. And got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
2 outs. Fouls one off. 2-2. That one missed. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back for more from the Bronx. And on the hill in this one, Jose Barrios. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second.
Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard to the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, in the air, left field. Santander makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Goes down looking. Back at Yankee Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Anthony Santander. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And Martinez just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Gabriel Moreno now at the plate. Line drive, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the second. Called strike right there. Ground ball right side. To Volpe at second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Chisholm Jr.
That one misses. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And a swing and a miss, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Wells.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez.
Dominguez.
2 out, space is empty. The 1-2. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. No score here in the second. And there's a base hit to left. And that keeps the inning going.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And here it comes. And that one is downstairs. And the count is even, 2-2.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
That one misses, and now it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Squirts away a little bit. The tag at third, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Top half of the third inning, digging in, Andres Jimenez. Right through there for a strike. Up the middle. That's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw there. Safe. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Lawrence Butler. 1 out, the runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. He's trying for third. Pitch inside. Throw to third. He's safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. That one fouled off. 2-2. Stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Bichette gets a chance to hit.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And no one can get there. Bichette around third and headed home. He will score.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Swings through that. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. There's a swing and a drive. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
On the ground to third. On to first.
He's out.
One up, one down. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Number 35, Cody.
One out, base is empty. just missed.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Down the third baseman, Ernie Clement. And there's a ball.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Two down, nobody on. And it remains 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back at Yankee Stadium, and here is J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
And that is out of play. And it's even up.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now it's going to be Gabriel Moreno.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Bottom 4, stepping in the long ball threat, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And a good start to the inning.
Nice line drive to the full side, let it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 2-2. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Outside, and it's 2-2.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Butler going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner on the go. Fought off foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ground ball right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. First and second. 2 outs. Now Anthony Volpe. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. To third. Tag. Got him. They limit the damage here. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Well, these Blue Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame.
Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is late, and they don't get the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Go ahead run on base. Jose Iglesias next up for the Blue Jays.
Ball, that's outside.
Jimenez aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2. Move to first. Jimenez back in on a dive. That one outside, and it's 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
And that one fouled off. No outs, runners at first and second. Hit in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Good read there at second base.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Luke Weaver.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette.
Faster than praying, God answered. That's why we give him all the glory. That's what he do. Bring it through.
2 on, 1 out. Yeah, that's fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Two on, two outs. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Chop to the left side, and that chance handled. Fires to first on the run. Throw is wide. He's off the bag. Run scores, and this inning continues.
Now
First and second, two outs. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. And now 1 and 2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Next offering way off the plate. That one is absolutely belted. And it is gone. His 7th home run of the season. It's 6-2. So 2 down. J.D. Martinez, the next to hit. Next pitch way upstairs. That one in there across the letters. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. Weaver with the strikeout. Back now in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. That's inside. Say 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. He swings and fouls one off. Right side, Jimenez. To first, home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. Ernie Clement stepping in now for the Yankees. Next offering is down low, and it's 2-1.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
One of the things about that 2-out.
Chad Green ready to go. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Now pitching for Toronto, number 57, Chad Green.
So a man aboard. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Runner on the go. To second, but way too late. Safe there. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Guerrero settles under this one. And the inning is over. back in New York.
Now
it's going to be Gabriel Moreno.
14, Gabriel Moreno.
And a foul ball. That one to first, and a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Inside. It's 2-2. And downstairs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Show.
There's a strike. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Dominguez going back. Way back there and gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 7-2. Here's Andres Jimenez. Fouled off left side. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're the top half of the sixth. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, third base.
Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. The MO for him is contact. The guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum.
Throws to first in time. Out number 3. Bottom of the 6th. And now the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That's outside. 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swings through that one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And they'll do it again. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout.
Number 13.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. The Jays leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Right through there for a strike. Chopped out towards short. Bichette tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now Austin Wells.
Number 28.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swings and misses, and the Yanks go quietly.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Yankees,
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
57.
Scott Efros.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Number 4.
Back to the top of the order. And the batter now, Lawrence Butler. Way high there. 2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Dominguez. And out number 1 on the grab. Now the number 2 hitter, Bo Bichette.
Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. digs in now. And a 1-1. And it skips in the dirt.
Strike.
Next pitch is downstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
Count is full.
And that's ball
That pitch is in.
4.
Ball 4.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the
Now
full
back,
count,
the
but
left
I guess he
fielder,
saw it
Anthony
really well. It's a really
Santander.
nice plate appearance.
Two balls,
In
1
the
strike.
dirt. Goes to second.
He's
Save.
safe.
And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Not
Count
close
ball.
with that one. 3 balls, 2 strikes. He goes down looking.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
50.
Eric Swanson.
Eric.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now
Leading
here
up
is
for the
Jason
Yankees,
Dominguez.
the left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke
1
up a
ball,
little bit,
2
get that
strikes.
front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one out to right. Makes the catch for the out. 1 away. And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
1 down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's off the inside corner. Now 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it across, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. Next offering misses down and away. Just off the inside edge. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one finds the zone. 3-2 now.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Fernando Cruz.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now J.D. Martinez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And that one hammered way back there. And that is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 8-2. And now for the Jays, Gabriel Moreno. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count's full. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Center fielder, number
So up
5,
next, Dalton Varsho. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 9-2. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Tim Hill.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
1 out, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. On the ground, right side. Over to first, and they got him. 2 down, base is empty. Jose Iglesias next up for the Blue Jays. That one laced to center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Next to hit, Lawrence Butler. Line drive, and that'll do it. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated? Next pitch is outside. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time, and that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. And there's a foul ball. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
And a base hit right there. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here is Aaron Judge. Swung on, belted. Deep. That one went back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. Aaron Judge blasts one out the opposite way. Third home run of the season. It's 9-4. Mark Leiter Jr. will take over here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
One down. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. And that's in the dirt. And that one missing low. Swung on, belted. Deep. That one went back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they're chipping away. It's 9-5. And here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Next offering is fouled back. The Yankees looking to rally. Popped up. Iglesias. He's got it. Out. Number 2.
The catcher, number
2 outs,
28.
bases empty. Austin Wells getting ready to hit. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses. And down on strikes he goes. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. And that one fouled off. To the right side, and that's foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Bases empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. That's off the mark, and the count is 3-1. There's a high chopper, and that's just foul. 3-2. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4. .
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Way
2
high.
balls, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one back there, and that ball is gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 11-5. J.D. Martinez stands in. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's down and in. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And out of here. They go back to back. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 12-5. Now on the bump, Jonathan Loaisiga.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball on the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Gabriel Moreno next up for the Blue Jays. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. And delivers outside. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the outside corner, got him looking. 2 down, base is empty. Dalton Varsho now at the plate. And that's downstairs. 3-1 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Jimmy Garcia.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Jason Dominguez digs in now.
The left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Ball to strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Bichette sizing this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The Yanks with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one down the line and foul ball. Oh, great stop. The throw and very nicely done for the out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
So it's their last chance in this one. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Two outs. They're down to their final strike.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Garcia is just 1 strike away. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, as much action as there was in this one, really impressive performance from the bats on the winning side. They gave up quite a few runs, but they still blew them out of the water. They have to be feeling pretty good about themselves offensively right now.
12-5 is your final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I want you to come slide with me. I got a feeling, get it cracking like a acrylic. In the back, you're chilling with you. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I just want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the pay like a visa. Little titty, little thick thing, keep it. Got a like she shines with Adidas. Ever since a young, I've been the leader. I'm the pledge of allegiance.
Well, that was a great comeback game for the Jays. Let's have a look at the box score. Well, lots of offense. Everybody got a hit except for Lawrence Butler. And Santander, Martinez, and Varsho all got multiple home runs. And as for the pitching, it was good to bad. But with all the offense we got, it was a good day to be bad. And with the win, the Jays' record is now 14-14, and they set 5.5 games back out of the American League East, and are a half a game back out of a wildcard spot. So remember to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next game for Game 3 of this 3-game series against the New York Yankees.